Right there. Is that one working now, Tracy? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes? Do you hear what I hear? Tracy, I need you. Or somebody, even on YouTube. Okay, good. Awesome. I got a doozy for you guys today. We're going to talk Shin. I'm kidding. Okay. So everything's going all right. We have audio. We're going for it. Okay. We're about started, and we're gonna get going. No singing today. It's all you and me, kid. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. There's no time detail on this thing. Whatever, right? Ladies and gentlemen, live from the worldwide internet, Big Daddy Shin's proud to present Worldwide Wednesday! All right, thank you guys, everybody. Thank you, everybody. So it's like, welcome to another Worldwide Wednesday. And, it's another one if you actually watch my show. But here I am, Big Daddy Shin, just hanging out, right? Just doing my thing. So, today I was driving on the freeway. Okay, well, thank God I could drive on the freeway. But it's like I had a really weird couple weeks, okay? So people know that I turned 50, right? And I don't know. But I mean, I turned 50 like in August, Whatever. Okay. So what happens is when you turn 50, there's things that happen to your body that you really don't want happen in your body. Right, okay, when you're brand new, you just fresh out of your mom. Your mom just, hatched an egg and all of a sudden here you are, right? And then, so everything in your body is perfect, right? Your heart's going well, your eyes, good vision, your muscles, your skin, no pimples, all that kind of stuff, right? But as you get older, your body gets a little effed up, okay? And then so I found out that they go, oh yeah, you know what? When you're 50, you got to do colonoscopy. I'm going, great. I'm screwed. So what happened is I figured, okay, fine, I'll do it. I told you my birthday's in August, right? So I figure, okay, August birthdays, right? Yay, Tracy. So what happened is, okay, I went to my doctor, and then I got an appointment for January 19th. So I've been waiting for that thing over and over again, but it's like all these people are waiting to get reamed, and then they go do their thing, right? But it wasn't one of the things where it's like, I'm going to go, but then I thought, okay, I'm trying to make it, see some light out of this, right? So it's like when people, they do it. So the people that don't know, a colonoscopy is, yes, they get 6-foot camera and they shove it in your rear and they go, hey, what's going on in here, right? And then, so thing is, I didn't want to show a video of that, but I thought, I've seen people, they didn't get the anesthesia and stuff, but thing is, I kind of want to see what the doctor would do and, go on the camera and go, oh, look, what's that? Is that Korean barbecue? Oh, look, it's some kimchi right there. Is that a piece of garlic? No. So I wanted to film that. So, but anyways, finally, I was able to go to this thing and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just waiting around. It's like, I got work to do. I got this, right? But then when I came in, this doctor was like the worst doctor ever in like the history of ever, So the thing is, it's not like, you're going to do like a ear, nose, throat doctor, right? He's going to say, oh, here's some amoxicillin here. Take it to the pharmacy and that's it. Okay, thank you, doctor. That's it, right? You pay him the whatever money and then the copay. But this guy's checking you out because you're about to have an intimate date with destiny. I'm thinking, God, I hope I like this dude. I hope he smiles and says hi at least or something, But thing is, ever since jump, this guy was just a total jerk. And I'm like, gosh, what do? Do I cancel my appointment? do I cancel? Because I don't want this guy like touching me or whatever, but I mean, putting cameras and probes like an alien. Was this alien abduction? Am I listening to George Laurie on late nights at KFI? No, so thing is, it's like this guy, he was just all business. I'm telling the nurse, yeah, nurse. She's like, yeah, you probably have to get someone to drive you and stuff. I go, you know what? No, because I mean, I want to stay up for the thing. She's like, oh, you're kidding. It's like, yeah, why not? I'm a man about this and everything. And then, I thought I'm a YouTuber by night. And she's all, oh, gosh, I'd watch that video. It's like, yeah, I'd probably watch that video too, right? No, Greg, it's not going to be like our X-rated video. I mean, you just see just my facial reaction video, right? So anyways, that doctor was so, just business. I really thought that this guy was going to say I was going to die. I mean, he was that like cold-blooded and stuff. I'm like, shh. It's like, no. You can't do it. Even if you wanted to, yeah, I don't want you squirming around everywhere and stuff, and then just crying and stuff like this. I go, you're kidding me. And then also, yeah, you're overweight, so you have sleep apnea, and if you have the anesthesia, it might really knock you out in a bad way. I go, well, why wouldn't you want me to get why would I take the anesthesia if it's going to knock me out and probably kill me? He's like, oh, and if you had a Pulp Fiction, whatever it is, pulpit, I forgot what it's called. Like if they go inside, they go in the camera, they're looking and they find cancer or something. Okay, yeah, I'd love to get that filmed. Like they go, hey, Shin, you got cancer. We got to cut it out. I think that would probably be one of the happiest moments of my life, right? But anyways, No. I get it. I get it, Karen. Right. But thing is, it's like okay, I gotta do it. But thing is, I'm thinking like, gosh, this reminds me of like my wisdom tooth story. Okay, they try to knock me out, but okay. Anyways, long story short, yes, I'm gonna go continuous this thing. And are they gonna knock me out? Yeah, they're gonna knock me out. Oh, polyp. There you go. Thanks, Greg. So, but I need to do it because, yeah, I need to go and check my stuff out. And if they have something in there, yeah, cut it out and get me fine, right? Find out, on my digestive system, awesome, right? And then next month I have the sleep study, February. When I booked this appointment? September. So I'm like, gosh, these things, it's like literally you could die by the time you get your appointment. That's what sucks about this. But anyways, since I'm talking about like the worst, I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I love doctors. No matter how nice or mean they are, they save lives most of the time. But what happens is usually every time I went, I'm at 100% that they save my life, right? Now, thing is, if I ever get that one that doesn't, okay, Big Daddy Shin show, over. But anyways, I had my share of bad doctors, okay? Now, there's one time I had a impacted wisdom tooth, okay? Now, the thing is, for people that don't know wisdom teeth, okay, they don't make you smarter. They make you hurt like crazy, okay? So I had one, it was like right up here. No, here, okay? It was right in the back over there, and it sucked. So what happens is when you have impacted, so your teeth are supposed to be like this. Here's the root, okay? But what happened is this one, the root was growing in this way, so it was like entwining, and it hurt like crazy. And thing is, I needed to try and get this thing removed. So I go to the dentist, right? I go to my middle HMO dentist, right? Whatever LAUSD paid for. I go over there, and then, he said, oh, it looks impacted. I can't do anything about that. Let me give you a teeth cleaning. Okay, thanks, dentist. When can I come for get this thing out? Well, you know what? Saturday. That's when the dental hygienist is going to come. I don't know what it is. The guy that takes out wisdom teeth. I'm like, okay, great. Are you sure you can't do anything about it, doc? No, it's too dangerous and all, whatever he's going to say. Okay, great. So I come back, and then this office, it was a Saturday, and no joke, it looked like they're trying to give COVID vaccinations back about 10 years ago. I mean, I thought Disneyland on New Year's was crowded. I'm kidding. I never went to Disney on the. I'm never that bored on New Year's. Disneyland on 4th of July. Well, did I ever do that? Just Disneyland on a crowded day. Okay, that's what it looked like in this dental office, and they're going so slow and everything. And they goes, "Oh, Steve, how are you doing? Here, why don't you come with me?" Right? And then what happens is this guy, he puts me in a chair, you know, and then he's, "Oh yeah, hang just talk or whatever," and then he gives me a shot of Novocaine, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's prepping me for the surgeon, right? And all of a sudden, he starts going to work on me. It's like, wait a minute, what are you doing, right? I didn't say that. I mean, what, you're not supposed to argue with the guy. And then so, he's all, "Oh, just hold on a sec." And then I could feel it. He was trying to pull out the tooth, right? And I could feel him slipping. I'm all, "Doc." And all of a sudden he slipped and it cut my lip and he chipped my tooth. He's all, "Oh, I think we should wait for the specialist." I go, "You're kidding me. Why in the heck did you even attempt this? You told me a week ago you can't do it. And then all of a sudden you went on the internet." I mean, this is before YouTube. So what, you figured out how to take out my impacted wisdom tooth in like a couple days? So anyways, he broke my tooth. I'm in pain. I go back in that thing and there's nothing to do. There's no highlights book to see where's the little flower in the thing or whatever. This is just like old school, like no thing. Everyone's just in misery. So eventually I go in there. Finally, after 2 hours with a chipped tooth in my mouth, I'm going in there, and then, the guy's, "Oh yeah, my so-and-so, da, 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 da." Okay, whatever. I forgot his name. I should have remembered and probably sued him. Who knows? So when I was in that chair, he must have gave me at least 15 shots. I mean, this one sucked. And it seemed like, I don't know, it's like, "Doc, it's my mouth. Why are you shooting me in my butt?" Right? No, but what happens is it's like everything, they shot every angle in that wisdom tooth thing except the pain of where the wisdom tooth was. So I'm sitting there. They finished doing their last shot, and I'm sitting there going, "Okay, come on, I could feel it. Get that spot. Get that spot." And then what happens, the guy walks away. I go, "No, you're kidding me." Okay, it's like, "Doc, I could still feel it." It's like, "No, it'll stop." And I go, oh my God, right? But then it's like one of those things where I'm like, what can you do? So when I'm just lying there, and then, he just starts working it. I see that he's wrenching into just like his friend did before him. And then I could feel it slip. You just know the wrench isn't on the thing. And then you could just feel how sharp this thing's going to stab you in the cheek. Right. And I go, "Doc, I think he said, shh, I'm okay." Right. He does it and he slips. And it's like, like this is my tooth. He like dug that sharp thing up in my jaw like that. I'm going, "Oh," right? And he cut me a couple times on my lip and everything. And I'm just sitting there, "Oh man, this sucks," right? I'm going, "Are we almost done?" He's like, "No, we're just getting started." So next thing you know, he goes, "Yeah, you know what? This thing's really impacted. I don't know what's gonna happen." Okay, so what happens is start doing, they got a big mallet and a big like nail, right? I kid you not. I felt like this was John Henry on like a railroad. They stuck that thing in my mouth and literally those guys all, kung, kung, right? And then okay, when your head is against the chair and you can't move and they have the thing in there, when they hit the hammer, right? It feels like they're just smashing your face. So thing is, I get it. One time's okay. Maybe two, right? But I mean, the guy's just going, boom, boom. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So thing is, I mean, I felt like crap. It was really bad. But they're still trying to piece out the thing like it was a game of Operation, right? I was waiting for my red nose to go zzz, 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 because they were touching everything. No joke. And then I remember at this point, I'm feeling the pain. My body's here. One doctor's here. One doctor's here. Everyone's crowding around me. And then like their dongs, right? They were like on my arm. I want to say, doctor, excuse me. But thing is, I didn't want to mess him up even more. So I'm like, oh, you know, it's one of those things, those nightmares where you just want to just get the heck out of there, right? But you can't, because you're strapped down in this chair. These dudes with like hammers and chisels go and try to take this thing out so you can feel better. Okay, so what happened is, I eventually, I figured, you know what? I'm one of those you know, Disney collectors. You give us it's like, I want to collect this freaking wisdom tooth that gave me problems all these years, you know. And after he finally took it out, the doctor, is there a way I could get that tooth? I threw it away. That was fast, right? So I have nothing to show for it. Okay. Anyways, finally. Huge hole in the upper part of my thing. I thought they were going to sew it or something. They didn't do anything. You know, it was like Grand Canyon in my mouth, but like up on the top. I'm like, doctor, this is kind of weird. You know, no, just leave it with the filling. You'll fill up naturally, whatever. So they had like the little gauze pad that went up in the thing. And then, you know, they said, just buy it on it, whatever, go to the doctor and stuff. And I drove home. Right, or drove to the CVS, you know, and then got whatever medicine, whatever. They said, oh, it might get infected. Who knows, whatever. Okay. Now, what happened was weird. When I was switching my Band-Aid, you know, I'm like, I had my mouth closed. I'm like, wait a minute, like, you know, like you know, you're touching it. You have your mouth, and then like, you know, sometimes like when you gargle your mouth, okay? But I'm not gargling. I'm breathing in and out. I'm like, wait a minute. Why can I breathe through my mouth, that hole? So I'm going like, and I feel the airflow go in the thing. I close, right? So I close my nose, and I close my eyes. It went away. I go, oh my gosh. So what happened is there was a flow where I could breathe through my eye to the hole in my mouth. And I was like, no, this is horrible. You know, I called the doctor the next day, trying to say like, hey, can you fix this thing? No one picked up. Yeah, go figure, right? Because I'm sure, I mean, literally, there's probably like 50 people in that waiting room, right? But then it's like, gosh, what am I going to do? So I just, whatever. So I'm going teaching, and then I remember it's like, you know, I'm teaching singing still too. And then one of my buddies was in the room, like one of the teachers, you know, he's all, oh my God, did you fart? It's like, no, did you? It's like, what's that smell? And I go, God, you're right. That smells like rot. It smells like somebody died, right? And what happened is, you know, I go, oh my gosh, I took the Band-Aid and I smelled it. It was pretty rancid, right? I go, oh my gosh. And then, you know, I was telling the story. But, you know, it did heal in a bunch of months, right? I remember I wanted to sue him, but then, you know, couldn't find a lawyer to take my case. But thing is, it's like, that's one of the times where, you know, I mean, to be racist, I want a Korean doctor next time. No, I'm kidding. All doctors are the same, but it's like, gosh, this dude, he totally did me wrong. So that's the thing. So it's like my experience with doctors. It's like I realized you have to go with the ones that you really trust, you know. And then sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, right? And then the thing is, even when you do trust your doctors, you have to realize that if something's wrong with your body, you got to go. You got to do something, right? It's like you know, like my brother, you know, he got sick and he's like, you know, he's, oh, I think I got COVID. It's like, oh God. But I still went to go see him anyway, you know, because I'm like that. It's like, you know, it's like, you know, I remember he's going to laugh at this. I'm like, I'm getting ready to go. All right. I love you. I love you. I mean, you never know, right? But then I found out he didn't lose his smell or, you know, taste and stuff. So I was, oh, you're good. It's okay. It's just flu, right? And then, you know, a couple of weeks ago, last week, you know, I thought I'd gonna have to chop off my leg because, okay, well, first of all, when everybody in the world is talking about how they're trying to get sick, or they're not trying to get sick, but they go, oh, COVID thing, this or whatever, right? Then when you know it's out there, you get nervous that you're going to get sick. So thing is, one morning I woke up and my nose was super runny. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to, hey Mike, what's going on, XS? You know what? I'm going to block this dude. That's a horrible comment. Don't mess me up. Here you go. Remove. In the history of my live streams, that's the first one I ever removed. So, anyways, he's gonna troll me like crazy. So what happens when we're talking about? Oh yeah. So there's this time where I was coughing up. I felt like I had mucus to come up. It wouldn't come out. I'm like, and then the thing is, you need that little stoppage. So when you like cough and you could feel like something's gonna come out, but nothing was stopping because nothing was gonna come out. But you had a cough. That was the worst feeling. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. What if I got COVID, right? But thing is, I wake up, I go for my walk. It's all sunny. It's really hot. I feel back to normal. I'm thinking, oh. Maybe if I didn't sleep with the air conditioner on like at 60 degrees all night, then maybe I wouldn't be sick, right? So, that happened a couple times. And then also, when I talked to Greg, I'm like, dude, I think I have gout. My toes hurt, my ankles hurt. I didn't do anything, and it just feels like I sprained my ankle. And he's like, you know what? If you had it, probably really swollen up and all red and stuff, and you'd feel like dying. And I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. I mean, it's probably arthritis, who knows? But thing is, it's like I think about what caused it. It's because I eat a ton of Korean barbecue and meats, right? And I'm thinking, when the last time I drank water even, So now I have one of these over, and then me and Jose were having a thing where, because, he had something that he said, oh, yeah, I don't feel too good. Okay, let's do this. Let's do the water challenge. Let's drink as much water. Yes, this is the same bottle I use for karaoke nights. And what day is it? Okay, it's a thing where I have to drink more water, and I'm sleeping with my feet elevated, and it helps out, and so I feel perfectly fine now, right? And then so whenever I can, I want to eat a lot of garlic, right? So I make some dishes where I just have a ton of garlic. So yeah, if I forget to shower, I totally smell like Ranch 99 Market. But when I eat a lot of garlic, a lot of kimchi, I feel like really healthy, right? So, I'm trying to do my part on that, but I know if I start eating a lot of salty stuff, I'm not going to get rid of the fluids in my body. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, but the whole thing about talking about being sick and everything for this whole Worldwide Wednesday, okay, is we had to take care of ourselves. So we don't have to go to the doctor, okay? Some things you got to do, some things you don't got to do. But thing is, if I continue to drink a soda from McDonald's because they have that daily, with $1 purchase, you get a free pie or something, and then so you do it, so you get a Coke and a pie for $1, or you go, dollar large fries. And then you go, oh, I'm going to be dieting today because I'm going to have no salt. I mean, you're just fooling yourself. I mean, like I was just fooling myself, right? But the thing is, it's like about being careful. But if I'm going to continue to do stuff like that, right? And then I don't take care of my body, and if something bad happens to me, there's no one person that I can answer to for that. It's like, okay, you got me, right? So thing is, I have two choices: either do something about it or don't. Okay, and we all have those decisions, because some people, when they're dealing with, when they're dealing with, what trauma or something happens, they get the bad news from the doctor, right? You had to think about what caused it. Oh gosh, Shin, I have cancer. Really? What kind? Lung cancer. Well, maybe because you're smoking for 50 years, you know? So it's like, oh, my liver, it's shot. Well, maybe it's all the tequila you drank. You know, I mean, there's always reasons on why these things happen. Okay? Now, some are rare, and then you get something that, like, you have no idea why people get it. You know, like if you're, I don't know. I don't even know what type of diseases that are so rare that, like, you know, it's just lottery if you get it. But there's so many things we could prevent. So, I mean, I was talking to one of my friends the other day. He said, oh, yeah, you know, what if I get diabetes? It's like, well, you know what? If you get it, you're probably going to get type 2. Type 2 is the one where you can lose weight and you probably, you know, get rid of it. Most likely. You get the type 1, yeah, you're kind of effed, you know. But it's like, you know, when people say, like, oh, I have high blood pressure and, you know, what am I going to do? Well, you know what? Just don't eat salts and drink a lot of water. It sounds so easy when we do these things, right? But the thing is, whether we actually do it, it comes down to us, right? So that's why on this one, it's like, yeah, I forgot. I said something stupid about being sick or whatever. But it's all about taking, you know, taking accountability for your actions, right? So whatever happens body-wise, it's all on me. For you, it's all on you, right? Now, whether we want to live for a very long time, it's all on us. I mean, I think everybody wants to live, but some people want to live as rock stars. They want to just eat whatever they want. And, you know, I have to make a change. And so when I decided I'm going to help other people make a change, so now I'm kind of stuck because there's no more of me, like, you know, if you see me being fat or skinny or, well, just fat, right? It's all my fault. It really is. I'm trying. I'm giving a good effort. I'm just big boned. Anyways, I hope that you guys are all good. Yes, that's what I'm going to cut it off right now because I am going to go and take a shower and get some water and then rest early. Anyways, come on. Yes. No, seriously. I mean, we could all do it together. What I realize is like that whole the lifestyle reset videos that I do, you know, and then some people just find it and they feel like it's like you're walking with me. You put in your headsets and you listen to those. I mean, there's 1,108 videos of those. You know, that's more than 45 days. You know, you could walk for 45 days straight and still not finish those videos. Just those videos. So there's a lot of different things. But you know, with all the sickness coming around me and knowing that I have to go see some of these doctors, we just got to take care of ourselves. I know it's a simple story, and people go, "Yeah, just shut up and just sign off and sing a song in Spanish or something." I get it, but no, singing's not today. You're my best friend. Oh my God, you're totally kidding me. Well, thanks a lot, Alex. I appreciate it. So you know what? Fine, I'll give you guys a song. We're gonna end with this. Hold on. This is a song for all of you people. We are the world. Okay, so anyways. Let's see if I can do it, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Why? Okay, here we go. Ready? Quando sono solo sogno lo sante mancano parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in un stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, sulle finestre. Mostra tutti il mio cuore che ha eccesso, chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye, Bessie. che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te, adesso sì li vivrò con te, partido su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye. Quando sei lontana sono all'orizzonte, mancano le parole. E sì lo so che sei con me, tu mia luna, tu sei qui con me. Tu mio sole, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Pensi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te, partido su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più, con te io mi rivivo con te, partido su navi per mari che io lo so, non esistono più, con te io mi rivivo con te, partirò. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm going to sing this high note. Conte, thank you very much. Anyways, yeah, whatever the case is. Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, so I am going to say it. Thank you very much, everybody. So we might as well finish with this song, right? I know it's not Friday, but happy trails to you until we meet again in 2 days. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Greg, that is a good point. I could probably sing that high note when I get that colonoscopy. But until then, I'll settle for the low notes. Right? And go like that the whole Elvis thing. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails till we meet again. Wow, Greg and Tracy are on a roll. It's like, yeah, leaving the entrails for my colonoscopy. happy trails, everybody. I'll see you on. Oh, man. Come on. Where is it? Oh. Happy trails, everybody. See you next time. Yeah.